Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a recorded video from Invercargill South Island heading to Ashburton Canterbury hometown. Gore is a town and district in the Southland region of the South Island of New Zealand. It has a resident population of around 8,000 people as of 2022. Gore is known for its country music scene and hosts an annual country music festival. The town is also surrounded by farmland and is an important center for agriculture in the region. The town of Gore is located on State Highway 1, 64 kilometers northeast of Invercargill and 70 kilometers west of Balclota to Dunedin, and Invercargill are the nearest cities. Trick has a resident population of 13,000 as of June 2022. The urban area estimated resident population in June 2022 was 8,220, the second largest in Southland. This town also has many stunning public parks and gardens, perfect for family picnics, sports, and recreation. The impressive Gore multi-sports complex comprised of an aquatic center, an ice rink, and an indoor sports stadiums offers sporting and fitness activities and events all year round. The town's main street is littered with colorful shop windows offering you whatever you need for your foodie or shopper heart. This Gore town is the official home of country music in New Zealand. It's also known for a great fly fishing, or maybe you'd rather go flying in a tiger moth. And also, this rural town of Gore has a special attraction for country music fans. Every year in early June, Gore hosts the New Zealand Gold Getter Awards, which incorporates the New Zealand Line Dancing Championships. This next town is Clinton. It is a small town in South Otago in New Zealand South Island. Surrounded by gentle rolling hills, Clinton is a small rural town in South Otago famous for its sculpture of 5 Clydesdale horses, representing the area's rich agricultural history. Situated between the larger town of Balclota and Gore, and handy to the natural wonders of the Catlins, Clinton is known for some of New Zealand's finest fly fishing. This next town is Balclota is a town in South Otago, lying towards the end of the Clutha River on the east coast of the South Island of New Zealand. It is about halfway between Dunedin and Gore on the main South Line Railway, State Highway 1, and the Southern Scenic Route. Balclota has a population of 4,300 as of June 2022 and is the largest town in South Otago. We are now in Dunedin, the second largest city in the South Island and the principal city of Otago region. It's known for its Scottish and Maori heritage, Victorian and Edwardian architecture, and a large student population. Hiking and cycling trails crisscross the dramatic landscape of the adjoining Otago Peninsula, home to colonies of albatross, sea lions, and rare yellow-eyed penguins. With an estimated population of 130,400 as of June 2022. Dunedin is both New Zealand's 7th most populous metro and urban area. For historic, cultural, and geographic reasons, the city has long been considered one of New Zealand's 4 main centers. The urban area of Dunedin lies off the central eastern coast of Otago, surrounding the head of Otago Harbour, and the harbour and hills around Dunedin are the remnants of extant volcano. The city suburbs extend out into the surrounding valleys and hills, onto the isthmus of the Otago Peninsula, and along the shores of the Otago Harbour and the Pacific Ocean. Today, Dunedin has a diverse economy which includes manufacturing, publishing, arts, tourism, and technology-based industries. The mainstays of the city economy remain centered around tertiary education, with students from the University of Otago, New Zealand's oldest university, and the Otago Polytechnic, accounting for a large proportion of the population. 21.6% of city's population was aged between 15 and 24 of the 2006 census, compared to the New Zealand average of 14.2%. This next town is the Muraki Boulders, are unusually large spherical boulders lying along the stretch of Kuhikuhi Beach on the Waikato Otago coast of New Zealand between Muraki and Hampton. They occurred scattered either as isolated or clusters of boulders within a stretch of beach where they have been protected in a scientific reserve. These boulders are gray-colored, Septarian concretion which has been exhumed from the mudstone and bedrock enclosing them and concentrated on the beach by coastal erosion. The Muraki boulders are one of the New Zealand's most unusual attractions and are located on the east coast of the South Island. No one needs to go out of one's ways to visit Muraki boulders. They are located right on the way of any essential South Island itinerary. The Muraki boulders are actually concretion that have been exposed by shoreline erosion on the coastal cliffs. They started forming in ancient seafloor sediments around 60 million years ago. They were formed during the Paleocene in the mudstone of the Muraki Formation. The boulders can weigh several tons and the largest can be over 6 feet or 2 meters wide. To Muraki boulders, a Maori legend says that the boulders are remains of eel and food basket that wash ashore after the legendary canoe Oratiru wreck off Nerby, and these items were later turned into the stone. What the science says? Unfortunately, science is here to prove the Maori legend wrong. The Muraki boulders are said to have formed due to the hardening of Paleocene mudstone, which was buried in the mudstone cliffs. Over time, the sea's waves have gradually eroded the softer stone to reveal the spherical formation beneath. Scientists believe that their spherical shape is due to their source of carbon being mass diffusion, which led the rocks to grow over 5 million years, while at the same time, up to 50 meters of marine mud settled on them. This next town is Oamaru, is the largest town in North Otago in the South Island of New Zealand. It is the main town in Waitaki District. It is 80 kilometers south of Timaru and 120 kilometers north of Dunedin on the Pacific Coast State Highway 1, and the railway main south line connects it to both cities. Oamaru is the largest town of the Waitaki district, has a rich history and proud heritage, enriched by the passionate and perhaps quirky locals. Explore this heritage in the Victorian precinct, where you will find shops, galleries, and traditional crafts within some of the Southern Hemisphere's most complete Victorian streetscapes and 19th century architecture. This small town has plenty of things to see and do. Umaru is worth visiting for its Victorian architecture, blue penguins, incredible marine life, walking tracks, art galleries, and steampunk HQ. So now we're coming to the town of Makikihi. Makikihi is a small town in the Waimate district of South Canterbury region of New Zealand's South Island. It is located on State Highway 1, 12.2 kilometers south of St. Andrews, Canterbury, and 15.5 kilometers northeast of Waimate. It is close to the mouth of Makikihi River. As you can see that icon, New Zealand's most honest fry. Makikihi Price was born in 1983 and has now been in production for almost 40 years. Makikihi fries continue to grow from strength to strength. The golden fries are made from the famous Agria potatoes grown right here in South Canterbury. So this will be our last town at the moment. We still have 23 minutes drive or 30 kilometers to Timaru. And our last destination is Ashburton with 57 minutes or 75.5 kilometers via State Highway 1. We hope you enjoy our trip from Invercargill to Makikihi town. Be sure to subscribe right now so that you will never miss every single episode. I will see you with a brand new episode soon. Thanks for watching.